There's no. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Across the Board, sponsored by Moneyball Metrics. You have your normal Thursday team here today. You have myself, AlphaDog Bets, here with my guy, JD, from Line Movers, and with us, yet again, is Jefe, from Jefe Picks. Jefe, we're going to start with you. How are you today, brother?
Is he frozen, or is it just me?
I think he's frozen. So we're gonna get rid of him. He'll be back. JD, how are you, brother?
Doing good, man. Once again, it's been another good day. I have been up since 5 o'clock, getting some shit done. And yeah, man.
I think I see Jefe moving.
Ready
Jefe,
to roll.
give us a little thumbs up if you're here in the back. No, he froze again. He moved for a minute, then he froze again.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna have the Jefe today. Peeling back the curtain, Jefe just moved literally this week, and that new internet may have to call up Verizon and get a couple more giggies, if you know what I mean. There, JD.
Yeah.
What a day we had yesterday. I'm gonna put the comments on the screen because we haven't done that yet. Usually I'm the one who forgets it, but let's go through who we have here so far today. Our guy Jabo loves the Thursday show. We appreciate that, brother. Red hot take to Yanks. Hell yeah, what a win. J-Ball, what a win by the Yanks. Amazing freaking game. Joseph is here. The Tigers' bets are less alive than was. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, that new Wi-Fi, he ain't even in the back. We'll have to see if he gets back here. And it's game 3 of 7 day. What does that mean?
I think he means 3, or game 7. Like it's.
Great one,
like
Cannibal. That
like
took me a
game
second. Jefe is texting us. I think he's
Yes,
rallying
he is.
to get back in here. Everyone knows we need him here. But JD, what a day yesterday was. Let's go into the recap and talk about what we saw in the baseball world, because what else are we going to talk about besides that amazing baseball slate we saw yesterday? So we're going to go into a Wednesday recap on a Thursday afternoon. And back in the mix. No. No. He's gone. Jefe, I think that might have to do it for you today, pal. That might have to do it. I think they don't think the internet is cooperating with us. All right.
Hang on, he's actually moving now.
Well, we could try it. One last shot.
One more time.
We're giving it the old college try. Jefe, are you with us? All right. Well,
Okay. Yeah.
we gave it the old college try. It just might be a little 2-man pick and roll between me and JD today, which is always a good time. JD, let's talk about the games yesterday, and let's start in chronological order. We started with the Tigers game. Tigers Guardians. What a game that was yesterday. That one was a back and forth thriller. Really was a close game all the way till the end. JD, 6-1. Guardians opened it up late. What did you think about that game? The Guardians put up a 5 spot in the bottom of the 8th to really seal the deal and take the lead there. What'd you take from that game?
I mean, the Tigers had their chances. I mean, they definitely had guys on base. They just could not get them in. These extra Tigers bats are, I mean, they've just been cold. Like they just can't seem to get that big hit. And then actually Cleveland, I mean, they finally got those hits there at the very end of the game. As far as our guy Joseph here, great stat. Tigers 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position. So that just goes to what I was saying. They had plenty of guys on. They just could not get a timely hit. So yeah, man, the Tigers seems like, they had a rough time to end the year, and it seems like that is carrying over here now.
And who called that? Who called it from all the way back at the All-Star break, JD?
Oh, well, me as far as that goes.
Come on, you were the only person at the time when the Tigers were tearing the cover off the baseball who said this is going to end, and I think it's going to end immediately. Great read there. They really have slowed down since their incredible start to the year. Man, this one was interesting. Melton, the pitcher from the Tigers, I don't anticipate we will see him today. He gave up 4 earned runs, only got 1 out, 3 hits. Should we recap all the games, JD, or should we kind of then go into this game? Then we'll recap the Padres game and go into that one. What do you think?
Let's just do each game, yeah.
Yeah, so let's go into today's action with the Guardians and the Tigers. So, all right, guys, let me pull up today's matchup for you. We have a pivotal game 3. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Storylines in this one. The Guardians are a better home team than they are a road team. You guys already know that. They're 45-36 at home this year. The Tigers only 1 game above 500 on the season, on the road at 41-40. Pitching matchup in this one. We have Jack Flaherty going for the Tigers, and man, he's not been good, especially on the road. Jack Flaherty's 3-7 on the year on the road with a 5.4 ERA. Just hasn't been able to get it done this year. Guy's had some lingering injury issues for a couple of years now. Feels like he just hasn't been able to get back to himself. But on the other side, you have another guy who's really struggled. You have Slade Ciccone. Slade is 2-4 at home with a 4.78 ERA. He's got weird splits where Slade is actually a better road pitcher than he is a home pitcher. All that being said, JD, let's take a look at the current odds that you have on the screen. Guardians are favored as a -125 favorite here to win the series. What do you like in this one? What's catching your eye?
Yeah, man.
By the way, lineups just dropped 1 second ago. Literally 1 second ago. So let's pull them up here. You want me to just go down the batting orders?
Yeah.
For the Guardians, leading off with Steven Kwan, batting second, Valera, batting third, Jose Ramirez, batting fourth, Kyle Manzardo, batting fifth, DeLauder, batting sixth, Arias, batting seventh, catching Bo Naylor, batting eighth at first base, Jefe, and batting ninth, who had a big homer yesterday, Brian Rocchio. Let's go to the other side now. For the Tigers, they got GT, Gleyber Torres in the leadoff spot, Kerry Carpenter in the 2-hole, Perez in the 3-hole, Torque Daddy Torkelson in the 4-hole, Riley Green in the 5-hole, Dylan Dingler catching in the 6-hole. Then they got McKinstry, Javi Baez, and Parker Meadows to bottom out the bottom 3 of the order. So nothing surprising. Couple names for the Guardians we haven't seen often is going to be in the lineup today. K-Fist is going to be in there. He hasn't had a ton of action. So does the lineups do anything for you, and what do you like in this one?
I mean, yeah, like you're saying, as far as lineups, there's nothing really, new there. When you're just reading down the lineups, to me, it just seems like the Tigers have just – I just like theirs so much more. But –
I can hear Jefe texting you through the mic, by the way. I'm trying to get back in here. I can hear that.
Okay. I do have my phone sitting right by it.
He wants us to give him one more shot. I see him moving.
He actually looks better.
He looks better. He doesn't look as blurry. Let's see what we got here. Jefe? Up?
Yeah, much better.
Oh, okay. Just keep a constant moving face here so we know that Jefe's pumped. Welcome to the show, Jefe. We got you back in the saddle, looking like you're good to go. Well, anything you want to talk about in the Tigers Guardians from yesterday's game before we get into today's game? Because we're just going over the lineups that just released.
No, just thought it was the perfect type of game for the Guardians to play after they got kind of kicked in their rear end there in game 1. It was that small ball, won't make it happen by any means necessary type of a win. I know that they ended up winning via home run. That guy also, I think he hit a big home run last postseason.
Brian Rocchio, we were just talking about that. Rocchio, a guy who does nothing all year, comes alive in the playoffs. Another big moment for Brian Rocchio.
But that is this Guardians Tigers matchup today is the one matchup today out of the 3 that I can think of 10 different scenarios that can go down. The other 2, I'm pretty set on what I believe will happen. This one, you could tell me both. You could tell me it's a 1-0 win by the Tigers. I believe it. 1-0 win by the Guardians. I believe it. You could tell me the Tigers dropped 7 on the Guardians today and they win 7-2, and I believe it. I got nothing. I got no read today about this matchup because I think both game 1 and game 2 were so starkly different in how they went toward the opposite team. I have not really seen a lot of continuity between the 2 games.
JD?
Yeah, man. On the mound for the Tigers, we got our guy Jack Flaherty. If y'all been watching this show this season, you'll know how much I absolutely love Jack Flaherty. Meaning I do not like him whatsoever. So
That's JD's guy, Jack Flaherty.
that is my guy. So I have a Tigers series bet riding on Jack Flaherty in this offense that can't do a fucking thing. So I'm feeling great. But no, here, as far as Flaherty, I mean, he didn't pitch that bad towards the end of the season. The thing about Flaherty is Flaherty has been here in these type of spots. That is the one thing I think that they got going for them here. Whereas actually Slade on the other side, he has not really been in a spot actually like this. So honestly, I think that's about the only thing they have going for them. Because as far as the bullpens go, the Tigers definitely do not have the edge there. Definitely scared. But basically, the offense just has to show up. Like, that's the only way they win this game. The offense has to show up.
Do you think they will? Because, I know you and I were talking about it a little earlier, just kind of talking shop of what we think about this series, which we don't usually do that, but we both got in here a little early, so we were just having some fun talking. The Guardians' bullpen's scary. They're significantly better than what the Tigers' bullpen is, in my opinion. And if this game is tied going to the bullpen, which team would you have significantly more confidence in? So with the pitchers, would you really consider it a wash? Like, neither really have an advantage. You don't really know what you're going to get. Yeah. They both can go 5 innings, giving up 0 runs. Wouldn't be surprised. They both can go 2 innings, giving up 4 runs. I wouldn't be surprised. I think they're pretty equal in matchup. To me, the biggest differential here is the bullpens, and which team is significantly better. To me, that's going to be the Guardians. So what do you think about that, JD?
I mean, yeah, if I had nothing else riding on this game, the Guardians' way would be how I would have to lean here. Matter of fact, with this Tiger series bet, if I had a larger wager on it, I would be buying out. I would actually be on the Guardians here to just basically lose some juice. But the series bet I do have on it it's like nothing crazy big or anything. It's definitely a smaller play, so I am just going to let it ride. But no, man, if I had no play, on this game beforehand, the Guardians' way would just be how I would have to lean. There are some trends as far as the Tigers. It does point to them.
What do you think the money's on in this game? Let me bring that up. That's something interesting to see what the public is on for this one, right?
That would be interesting. But even with those trends that I was talking about that point towards the Tigers, it's not the same Tigers team. Because this Tigers team they're just not getting hits when they need to. So,
wow. So on this one, the spread 56% on the Gardos, 44% on the Tigers, pretty even. Not much to take away from that.
Yeah, that's closer than I thought it would be.
So did I. It's pretty close, pretty even. So I don't think that the public side is going to be a factor in this one. I think this one's, with the way the public's split right now, it's really, that's not going to help you in determining what you want to make your bet in on this game. So it looks like JD is going to be holding strong with a series bet. Doesn't have big money on it, holding with it. Definitely understand that. Jefe, over to you. Are you taking anything on this game? I know you said this is the one you don't have it's not your favorite of the 3, or maybe it is your favorite because you don't know who's going to win the game, but maybe not your favorite to bet.
I do lean Guardians just because I think the Tigers had their opportunity yesterday. They got the first game. They knew all the pressure was on Cleveland yesterday. They got through most of that game tied. At one point, obviously, they took the lead, but I think it was Carpenter that was called out at third, and that run came back.
That was nuts, by the way. That was in the 5th inning or 4th inning. Yeah, that was such a bad decision to run to third there.
I can't remember if it was bases loaded or men on the corners with 1 out in the 7th or 8th inning, but they had a heck of an opportunity there too. Ended up, I think, back-to-back strikeouts or something like that.
You're exactly right. They had I think they lined up to the shortstop and then struck out, but it was 2 balls that didn't get out of the infield. One was a strikeout, one was a line out to the shortstop.
Yeah, you know what? I think it was bases loaded, nobody out.
Yeah,
and what
I believe that was the situation.
And then Torkelson comes up. Your first of all, your cleanup hitter comes up in that situation. Unbelievable, and he hits a pop fly to probably the only place in the field to Quan where I don't know who was on third base, had no chance of tagging up. Not even like a minute chance of it. This was such a shallow. It was a just terrible contact. And then the next inning is when the Guardians blew that thing open. I think.
Absolutely. Definitely think it was definitely a lot to take away from that game. So I'll go into my opinion here, and you guys could probably already tell where I'm going by the questions I've asked and the way I'm kind of pushing the conversation here. But I think the Guardians are absolutely the play you have to make. They're at home. The pitching's a wash to me for the starters, but when you get to the bullpen, if this game's even remotely close to tied, I don't see any way that the Guardians lose this game. Both offenses have been bad. I mean, let's be honest. We saw the Guardians wake up, but for one inning against one reliever, that doesn't give me confidence that their offense is back. But you're going to give me these two teams. If we get out of the fifth inning in a tie game, I'll be significantly more confident in the Guardians to pull this out. We swept the board yesterday. We won all of our games, and I do think, excuse me, this is another one we will have some good luck in. Pretty confident in the Guardians here, and it's definitely a VIP play for me. JD, any thoughts?
Yeah, we actually did a recap, but we kind of didn't recap our actual day yesterday, though. And I believe you won all of your plays, and I also won all of my plays. So we're definitely at a great start to the month. And
Hell yeah.
Let's keep it going.
Hell yeah. The boys swept our plays yesterday. Jefe, how'd you do?
Yesterday was actually a phenomenal day. We hit on everything. We also swept the board in baseball. We're on the Guardians, we're on the Padres, we're on the Yankees, and we were on the Dodgers -1.5.
There we go. I had the Dodgers parlayed with the Yankees. That was a no sweater. I had the Gardos, and of course, I had Connie's Padres. Connie's Padres right there. All right, boys. And this is a great time to segue into Connie's Padres. You guys ready to go to the second game of the day? By the way, I have no idea if Connie's a Padres fan. I just saw Connie put Padres in the chat, but we're going back to Connie's Padres. We're going back to Chicago and taking in the Cubs. Pitching matchup here. If this was like 10 years ago, what a pitching matchup it would be. But it's not. It's in 2025, and we have 2025 Yu Darvish against 2025 Jameson Taillon. Let's go over the numbers because it's something you need to know. Yu Darvish on the road this season. 1-3, 7.3 ERA. No good. Not so good. But the good news with him, he has won 4 of his last 4 starts for this Padres team. So they have been able to get the win when he's been on the bump. On the other side, we have Jameson Taillon. 5-2 at home, 3.05 ERA. Pretty good. The 33-year-old has turned back the clocks a little bit this year, and he's 11-7 on the season with a 3.6 ERA. He's pitched significantly better than Mr. Darvish. All that being said, JD, we have the Cubs. We got the Padres. Pivotal game 3. Winner moves on. What do you got?
Well, just like you were saying, Darvish, it's not been the Darvish that we are used to seeing, especially on the road. You just gave out what his numbers are. Big one that stands out there is his ERA over 7. What if I told you that the Padres, in every road start that Darvish has made this entire season, they have not had the lead after 5?
Really?
Not a single one.
It's not ideal.
Not a single one.
Not ideal.
So that goes to me going right into my play for this is the Cubs on the first 5. Do I necessarily trust the Cubs actually like the full game? No, because the Padres pen, has it been used? Yes, but that Padres pen is extremely deep. And I still just don't want anything to actually do with that. The Cubs coming into this series, the bats were red hot. And against Darvish today, I think that they can get something in the first 5 here and jump out to that lead. What happens after that, I'm not really going to care. I just want the Cubs to be leading after the first 5. That's a trend that I can't go against. And also to me, it just fits well here. So I actually got the Cubs on the first 5 money line. I locked that in at -118. So yeah.
Little interesting splits on this one. 60-40 in favor of the Cubs. I kind of thought the Padres would have more of the betting handle, but the Cubs currently do have more of the betting handle according to BetMGM. Jefe, what are your thoughts? What do you like in Padres Cubs?
sorry, really quick. I think that makes sense because Darvish, like I said, Darvish in this spot has just been so bad throughout the entire season. I think that's what's going into that.
I'll give my thoughts on that in just a moment. Jefe, what are your thoughts?
I came on here on Tuesday, and I said, I think the Cubs win game 1, and then I'm taking the Padres to win the series.
Yes, you did. You did say that.
Exactly what I did, and that's exactly what I think will happen here today. And JD threw out a lot of stats, and I understand Darvish is not the Darvish of old, and Darvish on the road is definitely not somebody you want to feel good about backing. But this is not just a road game. This is season on the line. Saw Mason Miller throw a freaking 104.5-mile-an-hour pitch yesterday. That was insane in the first
Mason Miller's such a dog.
And that's where I think this is going to go. I don't care about Darvish as much as I care about this Padres bullpen and how deep and talented they are.
Yep.
This is all hands on deck. Tomorrow is either the end of your season 1, 2, 3 Cancun, or you have an off day. So everybody's on deck. Everybody will be used if need be. So I don't think this game is going to come down. Okay, I don't want to say this. The Padres will not allow this game to get out of hand via Darvish.
That's my main thing here. I'm going to go into Jefe. I'm glad you brought it up. I think Darvish is going to have the shortest leash of any starter today. Maybe the Red Sox kid will have a shorter leash, but I think Darvish could get pulled so fast in this one because the Padres have the bullpen to carry them to the end of the game. Is that what you think as well, that could be the route that they take?
Yes. Padres.
Dylan agrees too.
When we were doing
I mean, it's a game where everybody's going to have a short leash. So, I mean.
I think that's a statement you could say about all 6 teams that are playing today.
I disagree. There's one game where I think that they are riding a guy at least 3 to 5 innings, no matter what.
Well,
that's going to be Cam Schlittler.
I was about to say Cam.
I think Cam Schlittler has to go 5, and I think they'll ride him for a while in this game today, even if he's struggling.
I'll sit here and tell you that him going 5 is still me kind of saying, okay, it's kind of a normal leash, but if he has trouble in the 4th, I'm sorry, like he's getting pulled. Like I don't think any starter is not making it out of 3. That's crazy.
This is a great point by Connie. This is exactly what I've been thinking. I know Michael King struggled in his last start, but I mean, Darvish in the 2nd inning walks the first 2 guys. I think Kinger's in the game. I think it's that short of a leash in this one, and I don't think that's the case for every single game where, maybe a couple walks in the 2nd are going to get you pulled. I don't think that is the case in some games compared to this game, and I think Darvish could have the shortest leash of anybody today.
I definitely see. That makes yeah.
So is your official play the Padres? We know you wanted to take them, or you did take them to win the series when it was 1-0. The official play is the Padres.
I mean, in facto, I took the Padres to win the series after the Cubs won game 1. So
you and JD are in the same boat. JD with the Tigers, he's riding out his series price, and you're going to ride out your series price with the Padres. I definitely understand that. I'm taking the Padres in this game, guys. There's no way I wouldn't take the Padres here. I don't care about the starting matchup. Tyone is not a strikeout pitcher. Tyone only had 98 strikeouts on the season. He pitched a lot of innings. He was kind of a horse for them. He did pitch a total of 129 innings. Like I said, only 98 strikeouts. Not a terrible strikeout rate, but he is not a strikeout pitcher. In 129 innings, he did give up 24 home runs. He is susceptible to the long ball. And in this spot, when he's going to be pitching to contact against the Padres team that has an immense amount of power in their lineup, I do think they get to him. I think the Padres bullpen, they enter this game. If the bullpen comes in for the Padres, let's say 4th inning or later, and it's a 1 or 2 run game, even with the Cubs winning, I think the Padres are going to win by a couple runs. I think that their bullpen will carry them through, and I do not trust the Cubs bullpen in the slightest. So give me the Padres in the money line. I really do think the Padres have a big performance in tonight's game. JD or Jefe, anything you want to add before we move on to the real game, the game everyone wants to talk about?
I mean, yeah, like everything you said makes sense to me, and that's why I'm only taking them on the first 5. I mean, there's a reason why.
I respect that.
That's the reason why I'm not going to take them actually like full game here. Because I do trust the Padres more, basically from the 6th on.
Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Jefe, anything to add?
No, that's pretty much on this one. I think this game is going to be really.
That's the hope. It's the hope if you're on the Padres. I don't know if that's the case, Connie. I'm more confident that the bullpen's what gets the Padres the victory here. But I do hope Darvish has a big performance. I absolutely hope I see that. All right, boys, ready to move into the mega game, the big game. The Red Sox going back to New York for a third straight day and taking on the fucking Yankees. Boys, let's talk about last night's game. Jefe, I'm going to start with you. I know you were quite busy yesterday. But what did you think about the Yankees' performance last night? What did you think about the heroes of the game for the New York Yankees were the same guys that were benched in Game 1? Ben Rice, 2-run homer. Jazz Chisholm, game-winning, running around the bases from first. The guys that were benched stepped up. What are your thoughts?
Thoughts. Jazz Chisholm was the best player of the night. Josh Allen's best play of the night was not that running the bases. It was stopping that Yoshida line drive. That
was huge.
Exceptional play. I know he didn't get the out, but
shouldn't have threw the ball to first, to be honest. But way to keep it in the
exceptional play to not allow a run to hold the runner. Exceptional. Rodon did what he had to do. The only guy that had his number was Story, and boy was that stressful when he was up with the bases loaded.
I thought that was gone. There were 2 moments last night that I thought the Yankees lost. I thought it was a grand slam to Story off the bat, and with 2 outs in the ninth, 0-2 count, somehow Bednar goes heater over the cock. I thought that was gone by Rafaela. All the videos you see of people live watching where they sank in their chair going fuck, and then the Yankees end up catching it. It's game over. That was me to a T. I thought that was so gone.
Yeah, same. And not talking about the Rafaela, but Story. I was watching on my phone. It looked like it was gone. 100% gone.
It sounded like the furthest home run to ever hit a baseball bat.
And that was also
weird, by the way.
But anyway, I want to give credit to Aaron Boone for keeping Rodon in that 6th. After he gave up that a home run to Story. Got out of that inning nicely. Ended up getting men on first, second, in the 7th, but as we know, we got out of that one as well.
Fernando, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. I want to give credit to Aaron Judge, who is getting hits in both games, even an RBI yesterday. God, we need that so much. When your best player is playing the best, it motivates your entire lineup. I want to see the Yankees take a lead and not give it back. One time would be nice, but I don't know if that's possible. That
I think we're losing you, Jeff.
No. Oh, we heard you. We don't see you anymore, but we heard you for a second there. We'll give it another second here.
I don't know
if we get him back.
Or not.
You are frozen, but we can hear you. Weirdly, you've kind of like
frozen.
Yeah, oh boy. Now the audio's going. Now the audio's going. Jefe, it's been a pleasure, brother.
Wow.
It's been a pleasure. I had to do it, though. But what Jefe was going into was everything that the Yankees did yesterday to secure that victory. There were so many moments that the Yankees had. Rafaela, with that bunt, Connie, saved the game. Saved the freaking game. No outs, 7th inning, right after Rondon gets pulled. And they had to move the runners over. And it was absolutely brutal. I know, Jimmy, absolutely. That's why I got him out of here. I felt bad for him. And I went and take a screenshot and posting this on the interweb. We didn't need that. But yeah, unbelievable performance by the Yanks last night. Big, big win. JD, thoughts about the Yankees win last night?
Yeah, man. Just actually, like y'all said, that was a big win. There was multiple times in that game where I thought that they had lost.
Me too.
Really had. In yesterday's game, I ended up going with as far as on the plays that I gave out here on the show that I said I was thinking about. Both plays hit. And that was the Yankees' first 5 team total over, and also the Yankees' first 5 minus a half run. Thank you for dropping that ball.
Unbelievable, Jared Duran. And I don't know how they give Judge a hit for that because that was not a fucking hit. That was an error. But you got to put the ball in play for good things to happen, right?
Right. Definitely did. But that definitely helped me out in cashing that Yankees first 5 minus a half run. So it was nice to have something to start the month actually go my way. Weather definitely felt good.
We'll try. JD will try it. We'll give him another
just
shot.
Looks like he he has so much color now.
I know he looks great. He looked 50 times better.
It's
Here.
I'm
With his
starting to
phone.
I'm starting to think it's my laptop, not my.
I was about to say
Yes.
I figured out what you've done differently. He is now on the
can
on the phone cam. He's on the
Do
phone.
you guys believe in like that? Do you guys believe in that premise that whenever Apple comes out with a new phone, that your old phone kind of goes to shit?
Yes, I do believe in that.
I gotta open up the blinds. I'm walking off camera. Just give me 1 second. It's what I want to get is right behind me. Just 1 second.
I'm terrified of what he's going to bring back.
know
I
what's
do.
So I don't know last time you guys were in an Apple store, but they have this thing when you walk into an Apple store where you they give you a QR code to scan. And the second that you scan it, it gets your Apple history, your Apple ID, and it shows all the products that are connected to your Apple ID.
Yes.
So yesterday, I, for the first time in no BS, 10 years, got myself a new laptop.
Wow. Good for you.
And it's my first new laptop in 10 years. The laptop that I've been using is from 2015. It is my my college MacBook Air. I finally got a new one. And I now think that because they scanned it and I bought this and they saw that this is the old one, now this one is totally shit dead. And I obviously am too lazy to have activated this one today, thus far as you could see.
Very good. Very good. So new laptop footage, images, quality coming from Jefe very soon. We love to hear it. Jefe, back on your Yankees tangent about last night. I kind of wrapped up what you were going at, but any other thoughts about last night's game before we can move into today's?
No, I mean, it was a great game, a great win. We needed it, and they have to take that momentum right into tonight. They got to start. The start is so important. It's so important to not play from behind, have the crowd involved the entire time, and never give the Red Sox hope. And that's something that I will say that they've done, obviously, in both games. Both games, they took the lead, and obviously in game one, they lost it and never came back. In game two, the Red Sox tied, and then once again, and then the Yankees took it. Finally, lead of a Wells hit today. I would love to continue seeing early game runs, but then the hold off on the Red Sox bats.
And yeah, that's the big question mark coming into this game. It's going to be the Red Sox starter early. Early. I don't even know. Connolly early. Mr. Connolly has pitched in 4 games this season. 3 of the 4 they lost. They didn't get blown out. They lost, including 3 consecutive. On the other side is a guy, if you've watched this show this year, you know who he is. You know how I feel about the kid, Cam Schlittler. I've come on here and told you guys several times how good this guy is. He tops out at 101 miles an hour. He's a flamethrower, and he's what, 6'6", 6'6". He's a giant. He's an absolute giant on the mound. So he could be a difference maker, and he needs to be the difference maker because the Yankees have no bullpen. That's never been more apparent. I got to give credit to Devin Williams. Had that walk last night, battled back after that walk, and made an incredible double play that may be more on Anthony Volpe, who, by the way, the guy everyone hated, the guy who everyone in New York wanted out of town. Where would they be this series without Anthony Volpe? He looked fantastic. But Schlittler's going to need to give them length. He's going to need to give them 5 or 6 in this game, maybe even more. He needs to have his big New York moment. Because if this is a full bullpen game, the Yankees are in some big, big, big trouble. Another point for the Yankees is going to be Will Warren. I think he's the second guy coming into the game, no matter what. If Schlittler gives you 6 innings, the 7th will be Will Warren. Because they've seen Fernando Cruz. They've seen Devin Williams 2 games in a row. He can't go up against the same lane. That's the issue with this game for the Yankees. The bullpen needs to go up against different lanes. You can't put Fernando Cruz against Bregman again. Again, he's seen him twice already. He got him the first time. And last night, Bregman was all over Fernando Cruz. All over him. We can't have him pitch that lane again. Schlittler's going to have to give innings. He's going to have to. And Connie, why is that so far-fetched? Him going 6. I don't understand why that's so far-fetched. I do think he can give him that. He's done it several times in games this year where he's given them length. I think he can give them length. But if he can't, Will Warren's going to have to give him length. The Yankees cannot go full bullpen in this game. And Nick's question about Camilo Duvall. Nick, he sucks. There's a reason he hasn't pitched. What is his ERA, 42 since joining the Yankees? With 72 balks and 72 walks? Balks and walks. The 2 things you can't do. Duvall has not been that guy. Bednar's been elite from the trade deadline, but Duvall is not. Jefe, what are your thoughts about what the Yankees need to do in this game tonight against the Red Sox? Because the Red Sox are probably going very heavy bullpen today. I don't see early going more than 3-4 innings, and that's optimistic. I don't think they let him see the lineup a second time through. What are your thoughts?
What the Yankees need to do is get out to an early lead, a multi-run lead early, and take a little bit of the pressure off of Schlittler early in the game, first 3 innings. You give Schlittler 2-3 run lead. It also gives Boone the ability to leave him in a little longer. Not that there is a reason for that, to be honest, because like I said earlier, you're either going to Cancun tomorrow or you got a day off either way. There's not going to be any baseball tomorrow, no matter what happens today. So you use all the arms you got. You use all the different varieties of lineups and bench players you got, because there is no tomorrow, quite literally.
Agreed. And the MLB odds experts, right? They think this is the biggest lopsided game of the day. Yankees currently a -160. The Cubs, Padres are a -115 to a +100. Guardians, Tigers are a -125 to a +105. This is the game they think is going to be the one where the favorite gets it done. This is the one what they're expecting. So that's what's going to need to happen for the Yankees. JD, before I give my pick on this game, what do you like?
Yeah, man. Y'all both said a bunch of great things, and I am with y'all here about actually what needs to actually go on. As far as length from Cam, they really need that. They really need to jump out to that actually early lead. As far as the Red Sox, what they did with their pin last night, I didn't necessarily love that. Yeah, that would make sense. I didn't love what they did with their pin, so I think it's going to be interesting today, depending on how much length they can get from.
Great point. Such a great point, JD, because their best reliever is Whitlock, and he is an absolute 0% chance. He pitched a season-high 40-plus pitches last night. He can't go today. They went all out yesterday. I think that's why the bullpens are such a talking point in this one, because the Red Sox went for it, and they had to, right? They used all their high leverage guys in back-to-back days, and I think they lost most of their bullpen for tonight. All their big-name guys are basically unusable, right? That's a great point by you, JD.
Yeah, and that's why I definitely like the Yankees side here. And just some more about Cam, what you were talking about, because Cam is 6'6", but he has tremendous reach.
Yes.
So when you're standing in the actual box there and you have him throwing a fastball, which is already fast, it looks a lot faster than it even is, because it's just because of the reach he has. It is just on you so quick. And actually, obviously, that is part of what makes him good.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, I want to take the Yankees here. I think at -160, -165, you're seeing a lot of places now. Do I think there's actually real value, a real edge on that number? No. I think that's where it should be priced. So, if you are a Yankees fan, or if you just want to bet on this game, then, the Yankees would definitely be my side. The bullpen, do I trust them? No. But like I was just saying, the Red Sox pin, which I think is going to have a much longer day, I don't like the setup for them. So.
Joseph, shut up. Stop talking until I give out my pick on this game. JD, I agree with you 1,000%, though. Everything you said, I think, is fantastic about this one. You're right. No, Connie, you're right. There weren't a lot of other relievers. It was just Chapman and Crochet. But Whitlock's their only high-leverage guy. So, sure, the people they use, some of the other bullpen names that they have will be there, like Justin Wilson and his 4.5 ERA. Who's the other righty they had? Let me pull this one up here. The other righty that they were leaning heavily on, Slayton. Yes, Slayton with his 4.4 ERA. He pitched 18 innings, so you're going to give me Slayton, who had a 4.5 ERA in the season, who pitched 18 innings yesterday. That's fantastic. Wilson threw 25 pitches yesterday. They want to put him back out there today. That's going to probably be a mistake with his elevated ERA as well. And so, Steven Matz, who used to be a starter, so you really can't go against him. But does anyone fear when Steven Matz enters a ball game? He's very hittable. So 34-year-old former starter turned to reliever. Zach Kelly, what's his numbers on the year? Let's see here. He only went 6 pitches. Zach Kelly has a 4.75 ERA on the year, Connie. 4.75. They want to put Zach Kelly in the game. Be my guest. But the Whitlock spot where he can cover 2 innings for you, that elite pitcher for, let's say, the 7th or the 8th or the 6th through the 8th, is going to be a guy like Kelly, who's got a 4.75 ERA. No Whitlock is massive, and their arms are tired if they are able to go. I think that's a major factor in this game. Jefe, what are your thoughts about that?
Couldn't agree more. Whitlock is their biggest high leverage guy, obviously, besides Chapman. But I mean, you could also see Chapman used in odd spots today. I keep saying it. There is no tomorrow, so
I think Cora lost in the game, brother. Whitlock should never have thrown 47 pitches. He got hit at the very end of his game. Should have taken him out after 30, 35 and gone to Chapman. I don't think yesterday was the first time that Aaron Boone beat Alex Cora in a chess game. The first time we've ever seen that. Was my opinion on it, which is so weird. So weird because Cora is by far the better manager, unfortunately. Jefe, what are you thinking here? What are you going to take on this game? And then I will give JD, did you give a play on this game officially yet?
I have no official play here. Like I was saying, as far as the Yankee side, like if I was going to play it, I would play it. Matter of fact, I may put something on them just as a fun bet, like just to have something there. But yeah,
absolutely. Jefe?
God, it's hard to take like a straight bet in this game. The money line obviously is too elevated, too much juice. I've been on the Yankees to win. I took the Yankees also to win this series at plus 160 odds after game one. And I'm riding that. I want to put the Padres and the Yankees together in a parlay, to be honest with you, and it's looking like that would pay out plus 220, and that is probably going to be my POD that I give out today. I do think those two teams walk out victorious, and I think plus 220 is pretty solid. I know everybody's gonna, the most popular play of the day is probably going to be the 4-team parlay where one winner from each of these three and then the winner from Thursday Night Football. But just watch out. There's a reason parlays are the reason that these Vegas hotels are being built year after year. I always try to stick it to two maximum, 3 sometimes.
Two's my max. I'll go over my parlay next, guys. I'm on the Yankees parlayed with the Rams. Period of the story. Plus 100 is the odds. Let me double check. It's still plus 100. I have to take this bet out because I saved it in the parlay just so I have it for the football game. Yeah, plus 100. Rams on the money line, Yankees on the money line. I think that's an absolute fantastic play. I don't like any of the spreads in tonight's NFL game, but I do very confident with the 49ers having absolutely no one available on either side of the ball that the Rams at least win the game. And I love the Yankees to win the game in this spot as well. I went over all the different reasons why. So my parlay of the day is going to be the New York Yankees on the money line, parlayed with the Rams on the money line. Plus 100 are the odds. All right, boys. Well, I think that's going to do it for the final wild card day of the MLB postseason. But I think it's time to get into a little Thursday night football. JD may have something. I
have to say it. I've been sitting here thinking about it for a few minutes now, and I have to say it. Jefe, that old laptop, you need to throw it in the trash right now. Because right now you look like you have so much life compared to what you did before.
It's crazy.
You sound amazing now. The actual difference from the start to now is like
totally different.
Crazy.
It's like your old computer's like camera is just so bad, and your iPhone's obviously is like good. We could actually see what you look like here. It's completely different. JD's absolutely right.
I hope the new laptop has a great camera. I mean, I hope so.
Don't get your hopes up. You're pretty ugly as it is. All right, JD, you ready to move on to a little Thursday night football, boys?
Thing is so big.
Definitely.
I have another play in this game before people are like, oh, Alpha already gave his parlay. He can't have anything, right? I have another fucking play. Let's move on to a little Thursday night football. We get the Rams. We got the 49ers. And man, is this a shitter. J-Bo, no. Stop it. Unless Jefe, what do you have in the New Mexico State Sam Houston game? By the way, I learned this, everybody. Sam Houston is technically Sam Houston State, right? Yes. But the way it has to be properly written in articles and on the internet and everything is just Sam Houston. You can't put Sam Houston State or else it's incorrect. I learned that yesterday. Fun fact. Little Jefe nugget for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am.
Who's Sam Houston State playing?
New Mexico State.
Yeah. When two states come together, you just got to throw out the record books, honestly, at that point.
Do you want to tell the people your theory about when, let's say it was, let me think of how to word this.
Northern Colorado State versus the Buffs.
Correct. What would you take in that game?
It's got to be the Buffs because you can't take a portion of the state versus the entire state. The entire state just it has more players to pick from. It's larger, it's bigger. You know what I mean? That's just how math works, people. You can't
There you
take a portion of the state versus the entire state. The entire state has to win. That's America.
Correct. All right, and to this game, what do you like in the Thursday night football game? Don't know how we got there, but that's how we got there.
This game is. Thank God the Yankees are playing at 8. Because while I always make the statement of, damn, I would watch a freaking Titans-Jaguars game in 2014, Blake Bortles, Marcus Mariota, Thursday Night Football, turn that shit on, I'm watching, I don't give a shit. This might be the exception to the rule because, holy crap, I don't know if I'm going to sit there and watch Mac Jones try and throw a football all night. And on the other side, the Rams are coming off a great win against the Colts. I really do like them tonight. And obviously, the spread is a tough one. Mac Jones has proven in a few games that he can get the Niners the victories. But I do think the Rams are just a little bit of a different animal. I'm struggling with the side. I kind of also lean the over in a weird way. But my favorite play is Puka Nacua anytime touchdown.
There we go. A little Puka action. And Aiden calling you out here, by the way, because a portion of the state of Florida just defeated the entire state of Florida. Just know that. A little wrinkle in your theory. Miami did beat Florida last weekend.
That's true.
Yeah, but you can't go by the southern schools. Those are a little different. Only northern schools. So like when Green Bay plays the University of Wisconsin, you got to take Wisconsin, right, Jefe? It's more of the northern schools.
I actually think Miami might be the only. Let me think. Miami might be the only exception to this rule, guys.
A&M might beat Texas. A&M might beat Texas.
Because Miami this week versus Florida State, technically, it's the state of Florida, and Miami's just a city. And I think we might be going over that, so I'm not going to talk about what I like.
We're not going over it.
Then it's the fucking Canes. Tommy, what? I don't give a shit. Since we're not going over college football.
Last game of the day.
Let me tell you also, all right, Diego Pava this, Diego Pava that.
His mom's dating Theo Vaughn. Okay. Saw that shit?
Yeah.
No, that's no. That's not
like
on
a date. They did the
they went on a date. They're not dating.
Okay, if you go on a date with someone, are you dating him?
No, actually, no.
Doesn't mean you're exclusive with him, but you're dating him. Don't be an idiot.
No. I will die on this hill right now. If you're going on a date with somebody, that doesn't mean you're dating them. You're going on a date with them. If you're going on multiple dates, that person, you're dating them. But if you're just going on a first date,
I don't trust your dating advice. I don't trust JD's
them.
dating advice. JD's the king of dates. I only listen to him. Anyway, back to this game. Only Puka Nacua?
I like Puka Nacua anytime touchdown. And here's the thing. The Niners are going to score.
Connie agrees with your dating thing.
Thanks, Connie. Who's going to score for the Niners? I got no freaking idea because I gotta assume the entire Rams defense is going to be just quadruple teaming CMC. I am looking at Tanja still. I like that spot a lot.
That's what I was going to say too.
Somebody's got to be the safety net for good old Mac. And I don't think it's going to be Kendrick Bourne or good old Demarcus Robinson. So I'm looking at Tanja. He's built a little bit of rapport ever since Kittle been out with both Mac Jones and I guess Purdy. He's got to be the new favorite target since everybody else is dead.
I would agree to that. I would totally agree with that there. I'll go into my prediction here. Obviously, you guys know I'm on the Rams on the money line with the Yankees. That's my parlay. But I have another bet on this game. And that's going to be the San Francisco 49ers team total under 17.5 at -110. I don't see them scoring more than 17. I just don't. Not with this lineup, not with the players they have. And Jefe, worry about your computer later. Look at this guy. JD, do you see a way the 49ers put up points in this game? Because I just don't. Look how excited he is.
It's going to be very tough. And is it really 17 with the hook?
Yeah, 17.5.
That's interesting. Because I actually lean under for this game. And I definitely lean then as far as the Niners team total under here. I'm also going to pull up some touchdown scores here. But anyway.
I have it up right now. The touchdown scores, it's bad. It's bad. Kyron Williams is a -175. He may score 4 tonight. And then after him, it's CMC at a -110. When was the last time you saw a CMC at a -110 to score a touchdown?
There tells you everything you need to know.
Couldn't agree more.
about this offense.
Couldn't
That
agree more.
tells you everything.
I think
What's
the only shot they
Tonjes?
have is Mac. Tonjes is plus 400.
What's Puka?
Puka is
105.
minus 105. Devontae Adams is plus 105, and he scored a touchdown every game this year. I wouldn't take Devontae Adams. It looks
What
like.
do you know about this midnight blue? Oh my
Wow.
god!
I hope it works better than the old one because that one was a piece of shit. Back to the touchdown scores here. Devontae Adams is the highest bet prop on the board today per BetMGM. They've been tweeting about it all day. He scored a touchdown in all 3 games. I don't think he scores today because everyone and their fucking mom is betting on him. Everyone. JD, over to you. Thoughts on this game? Thoughts on the touchdowns?
I mean, yeah, y'all have already kind of said it here. This game is because of all of the injuries, this has become not a very kind of fun
Game
game.
sucks. This game sucks.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. What I did, and I did get in before the full line move, was I gave this out yesterday, and yes, I have an actual parlay with them, but it was with a tennis play last night.
Sounds about right.
Do it.
No, I'm just saying, sounds about right. I'm doing the old multi-sport.
Yeah. So as far as my tennis play one, so now we have we just have the Rams.
There we go.
And Connie, CMC gonna go berserk. I don't know, man,
I don't know.
because I feel like that's who they're gonna focus on.
Bro, they're going to have 8 guys up in the box do man
Yeah.
coverage and say, have one of your fucking C-tier receivers / your F-tier tight end, Tonjes, beat us. We're not going to let you beat us with CMC. We're not going to fall for the screen pass. They're going to have so many guys in the box, and Jared Verse is going to absolutely feast in this game, is my opinion.
Then as far as a touchdown, probably gonna have to ride with Jefe here.
I like Tonjes too.
Yeah, that one too. What'd you say? That was plus 400?
Yeah, and he's got Puka minus 105.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like those both.
So do I.
I feel like props in this game are also going to be like, I feel like everybody's going to be on the same props too.
Yep.
I would bet a ton of money that the number 1 player prop.
I already know what it is. I already said what it is.
Oh, well, I was
Well,
going to
guess.
say.
Let's see if you weren't listening, Mr. Computer Boy. Let's see if you know what.
No,
it
no,
is.
it's definitely not going to be it. I was going to say CMC rushing and receiving yards combined.
That's probably a very, very high sought
I'm
after
sure
prop.
that's
You know who I would like to score tonight? Is he? Yeah. I got a guy plus 1,000. Plus 1,000. That's going to be Juicy J. That's going to be Juicy J. What do you Kyle Juice check? What do you think? Plus 1,000. Fullback.
I literally was about to say, I don't think Jarvis Landry's in the league anymore.
No, the real Juice. Kyle Juszczyk. Hey, he's a factor when they have injuries every year. He's a factor every year.
That's you're very true, except it has to be that goal line type of possession, and that's what I'm worried about. He scores when you're at the 5-6 on. Excuse you?
It's not me. That ain't me. I don't know who that is.
That was my laptop telling me if I want to use English that I have to tell them now. I should probably do that before my laptop starts going in Chinese. Oh boy.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. But any other action from you guys in this game before we get into a couple other segments we do every day in this show?
No, this one is a very weird game because
this one sucks.
It kind of took the juice out of the juice. It kind of took the juice out of the game. It's still football. It's still going to get a lot of viewers, and I'm obviously still going to watch. We all are. There's many fantasy implications as the Rams have, many fantasy players, and Niners got CMC. But I think this might be a snooze fest, guys.
I do too. Thank God, like you said, the Yankees are on at the same time.
Yeah, I don't even expect that much from the Rams offense. I mean, this is just one of those games that both teams kind of – I don't think the Rams are taking the 49ers offense very seriously tonight. I think this is one of those feel-it-out type of games. You'll maybe get, a few field goals here and there, and then at one point the offenses will try to ramp it up. But I do think the Rams obviously walk out of here victorious. And my favorite play and the one that I am most confident in is a Puka does see the end zone.
Yeah, no, I think he will as well. So let's get the Puka to get in the end zone. Let's have a big performance from the Rams tonight. JD, anything to add before we get into a little special segments, as we always do?
Nothing else, man.
There we go. Well, JD, you know what we're doing now. We're getting into our Hall of Fame app, POD. And guys, you can see on the screen, before we even get into that, you can see all the great benefits they're giving our viewers. They're giving you guys 50% off and a 7-day free trial with code ATB. 50. Make sure you guys check them out. But before we go into even more promo about them, JD, you want to pull up our prop of the day?
Yeah, guys. Today, for our prop of the day, we're going to Alpha's favorite player.
Oh, God. I'm nervous.
Everybody knows.
I love Cody.
Yes, everybody loves Cody there. Cody likes to have some fun. We like to have some fun. But yeah, guys, Cody, this one's one I happened to come across. It's kind of nuts. This dude singles so much.
He's a beast.
If you actually see his past 5 games here, he has singled in every single game. Matter of fact, in one of those, he did it in 2 games. If you go back his last 10 games, he has done it 9 out of 10 games.
Can you tell him to hit a homer tonight, bro?
So what? Oh,
can you tell him to go yard tonight, bro?
Right. So, I mean, he's just getting hits, and singles is just what he's been doing. And currently, you can get him to hit a single tonight at BetMGM at -105. Where actually he has done this 9 out of the past 10 games.
And it may scare you that they're going up against a lefty with the Red Sox tonight. He is the only Yankee that is just as good against lefties as he is righties. You never have to worry about his splits against lefties.
Yep. Thank you. That was actually my next point. So
sorry.
No, you're fine. So yeah, this is why at this price, this makes a bunch of sense. I definitely didn't go looking for this prop. So shout out to the HOF app for actually bringing this up, because it is. This is not something I would have ever have looked for or at or anything like that. So it's definitely shout out to them there.
Hell yeah. Make sure you guys take advantage of their offer. If you want to support us, support the show, best thing you could do, sign up for the free trial. It's a 7-day trial. You guys will enjoy the app, and you guys will win some prop bets with us. All right, JD. We have one more thing that we do on this show, and that's going to be our best bets. Best bets for today, Thursday, October 2nd. As you guys know, best bets are not just powered by us. They're proudly sponsored by our good friends at Funded Stake. We're going to go over to JD's cousin Derek for a quick couple words.
FundedStake.io, the ultimate platform for sports traders looking to unlock their potential without risking their own money. We're here to help you transform your sports betting skills into a profitable and sustainable business. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Funded Stake gives you the tools and capital to scale your success. Here's how it works. 1. Choose your account. Pick an account size that fits your needs, starting from $1,000 all the way up to $50,000. Your journey starts here. 2. Take the challenge. Hit the profit target while sticking to our risk management rules. For example, with a $10,000 account, aim for $3,300 in profit, place a minimum of 25 sports bets, and maintain the required daily and total loss limits. 3. Get funded. Once you pass the challenge, we'll provide the capital for you to trade. You can keep up to 80% of your profits while we take on all the financial risks. At FundedStake.io, you'll benefit from a fully personalized dashboard where you can monitor your trades, track your challenge progress, and place real-time bets on all major sports leagues. Our platform is built for transparency, ease of use, and performance. With FundedStake.io, you can focus on winning and scaling your success while we cover the risks. No financial stress, just growth and profits. FundedStake.io. Bet smarter, scale faster, win bigger.
Scale smarter, something faster, win bigger. Jefe, you have a hand on your face.
Dude. Before we go into that, guys, I just have to say, today on Funded Stake, as far as our 10K challenge, we are starting it today. Starts right now with the picks we're about to give out. We're not doing this just here though, because guys, it's honestly hard just giving out 2 to 3 picks per actual day to get through these. So we are doing it, and as far as the Discord goes, we have a Funded Stake channel in there, which we'll be giving out all of the plays. So if you want to get in there, we do have a deal for you. It's on the tweet we just sent out, and then if you're on YouTube, it's right here below us. But also Funded Stake to get in on that 10K challenge with us. They're doing a special 30% off with promo code ATB30 for you to get in there with us. I actually definitely know a few people have, and I'm definitely expecting some actually more people to join in with us also. But like I said, that is starting right now.
Let's get into it, JD.
I'm going to share my screen here and start off with this is what the dashboard looks like here. So you see our account. We currently have 10,000 here. So as like picks are coming in, like of course all these numbers will change and we'll be able to keep track of everything. I do have to tell everyone and guys, as far as
No girls?
what?
No, you said everyone and guys. No girls.
I was meaning actually the two guys with me on the screen.
I'm right here.
That
He's the girl, I'm the guy.
apparently that we have to bet at least $100 per play,
Okay.
and the max that we can do is 500.
Okay.
So, who would like to go first?
Sure. Can we do Yankees parlayed with the Rams? For the max?
Yankees.
I love that you could do that in this.
Yes, definitely. Guys, you can do parlays. You can do actually same game
What odds are they giving us?
parlays. Minus 102.
Not bad. Not bad. I had plus 100, so 2-cent difference. That's pretty good. I would do it for the max, bro. I think that's a lock and a half. That's all I'm giving. That's it.
All right. Put that in for 500.
Boom.
And it is in.
Boom.
Now guys,
I'm still here, by the way.
Hmm?
I'm here. I know you can't see me.
We know. You're on the phone cam, probably texting up a storm. We understand you're not here.
No, it's the old, the phone and the laptop are talking to each other type of deal, and I can't stop it. I literally don't even know.
You had to start it. You had to fucking start it.
Hey, relax. I'm back, okay?
and I'm gonna have to go with the Cubs on the first 5 here, guys. And I'm gonna risk 250 there.
Okay.
All right, now Jefe, what are you gonna go with?
Who's Sam Houston State playing again? No, I'm just kidding. That
was good.
Crack myself up on that one. It's going to be the Padres and the Yankees money line parlay.
Love that out of you.
New Mexico State. What is New Mexico State? They're not the Lobos. That's New Mexico. Ah, God.
I just looked at it yesterday, too.
I think I know it, but
Aggies?
God, I think you're right.
It is the
No.
Aggies.
It is?
Yeah.
Guys, we can't do that one with the Yankees because we've already put the max on them.
Oh, way to go, Jefe, you idiot.
Puka Nakua anytime touchdown.
It is the Aggies. Boom.
Oh,
Who knows more than me?
great ball,
Who knows
great
more
ball.
than me? Come
Wow.
on.
Great pull.
Thank you. JD knew it. He was just busy.
To be quite honest, I don't even know what y'all are even talking about. So yes.
Very good. New Mexico State or the Aggies. JD nailed it.
Okay. Yeah. So we got Puka here, and actually here we can get a minus 103, which is a little bit.
Little 2 cents, baby.
And I
That
really
in
like that one
pocket.
too. So we're gonna put 250 on that one also.
There we go.
Oh, we can't do that one either because we've already maxed out on the.
You know what, JD? I'm getting real sick and tired of your crap. Go to New Mexico State, put $1 million on the Aggies. I'm leaving the show. Bye.
How about the Padres?
I was about to say, how about the
How about the
Padres?
fucking
How about
Aggies?
the
How about the fucking
Padres?
Aggies?
You don't get the Aggies, Jefe. Unfortunately, we maxed it.
This is absolute crap. Give me
We
the
maxed
Padres. I swear to God, JD. Oh, sorry. I took all fucking strikeouts on you, Darvish. Can't use the Padres anyway.
All right, what else we got, JD? Did you put one in yet?
That was yes.
Very good.
So our plays are the Padres on the money line, which this is going to be interesting because we do have Padres on the money line, and then I went with the Cubs on the first 5. So hopefully we can get in both of those, and then Alpha's going with this is our biggest play of the day, going with the Yankees and the Rams on the parlay here, and actually we are risking the max amount there.
Boom.
So
Threesome later. It's New Mexico State. It's the Aggies. I don't even care. Alt line minus 17.5. We'll take the hook.
Couldn't agree more.
yeah, guys, one actually more time that actually was at Fun and Stay. You can get 30% off of the 10K challenge. Promo code ATB30. Then also for Hall of Fame guys, like we always say, you can get half off plus the free trial. Code ATB50.
Code ATB50, baby. JD, do what you do, and let's get the fuck out of here for today.
Yeah, guys, it was a fun show.
Always is.
Definitely. Ready to come back for tomorrow. Because as far as the baseball games, we will not have any.
Yeah, full football tomorrow, baby.
It will be all football all day tomorrow. It's going to be another fun one. So, yeah, hope to see y'all there. Same place, same time. Hope everybody has a great Thursday, and let's fucking win.
Let's fucking win. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace out, everybody.